complicated aspect of addition and subtraction. So now we're going to take numbers that are going to be boring to draw. You mean, are you going to sit here and wait for like 15 minutes watching me draw 16 lemons? No. So we have to visualize them using numbers. So everybody, so 16 and 19. Now, the regular way you would add using the stack form is you just add, boom, boom. This is careless. You don't need to do anything. But 6 plus 9 doesn't fit in one single digit, one single place. Because obviously 6 plus 9 is 15. But 15 is a double digit. You can't squeeze it in there. So what can you do instead? Well, what you can do is you can split up the 15 into a group of 10 and a remainder of 1. So there must always be a group of 10 that you split up, and then a remainder amount of 1. And those 10s and 1 must add up back to the original 15. And now, we can put the individual remainder of 1 in the ones column because it's suitable there. And then we add the 10 up because we're not going to subtract the 10 out of our answer, just leave it there. So the 0 is practically invisible. So now we've added a 1 to the tens column. So what is 1 plus 1 plus 1? 3. But keep in mind that 3 due to place value is 30. But if I'm teaching you about this kind of basic algebra, you probably won't know about what place value is. So place value will be 1s and 10s. So 10s and 1s. So that's what we're going to stick to for now. And in here we have a number in our place value chart. So this 1 just might look like a 1 to you, and this might look like a 6 to you. But 1 plus 6 is 7. That must not work. Why don't we try? But look, this is in the tens place. It has a value of however many groups of 10 it represents. In this case, it only represents one group of 10, which is going to be 10. And the 6 is going to represent, well, 6, 1, because it's in the ones column, as you can see. So that's basic explanation of place value for everybody. Now let's get back to the main point. And wait, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. But remember, this 3 must be 30 due to place value. So 30 plus 5 is going to be 35. We did our first addition problem, everyone. We did our first regrouping addition problem. Say hooray! Hooray!
Hooray!
Now, we're going to look at regrouping with subtraction. This is a little trickier for you all. Now, let me think of a pair. Yeah, that looks good. No, this seems good. Okay, so this is the pair we chose. 35 minus 18. Now, what you would regularly do in a subtraction problem is just boom, boom. You can do it carelessly. You just subtract the numbers in the top row by the numbers in the bottom row. You don't have to think about anything. But 5 is less than 8. 5 minus 8 is going to, and you can't subtract 5 by 8, or can you? We're going to get to that later, and we're going to get to that later in algebra, but we can for now. So what we need to do is take assistance from the tens column. What does assistance mean in this context? Well, you would just borrow a 10. 5 is less than 8, but 15 isn't less than 8. So if you borrow a 10, this becomes 2 10, and you add 10 to this, that's 15 ones. Now 15 minus 8 is now obviously 7, and 2 minus 1 is 1. 35 minus 18 is 17. Yay! Now, does anybody want to discuss